Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We are the Finns. We're going to cross the finish line. Grab that achievement in which we have to make a continuous line all the way down to the Cape. It's so far. I don't know. Here. Today it's there. That is the plan. To do that, we need a power base, and we're probably going to have to munch our way through Muscovy. We did make friends with the Polish, which is going to be super helpful, I think, in our upcoming desires. Sure. Let's say yes. We got, unfortunately, warned by the Muscovite, which makes going to war a little bit harder, especially because there is a Swedish province right here that makes them neighbors of the Muscovite, which allows the Muscovite to just use that freaking province as a cause for warning when we declare on the Swedish. Now, my ally Denmark just allied the Norwegians, which I don't love. For one, that's defense that the Norwegians are going to get. For another, that's going to be an earlier end to the Danish alliance, which the days of it are counted, right? It's just, I don't want that right now. I don't want that to end right now. We could, 50 favors is a lot. It's a large number. My mind was 10 favors. Which, thinking about it, might be a little low. So it's quite fine that it's 50, but I kind of thought it was 10. We may want to go and break that alliance. We'll see. We'll see. Diplomat from Pskov. I mean, the Muscovites and their friends are definitely running around trying to fabricate claims on me. And as I said at the end of last episode, that might not be the worst thing to happen, a Muscovite attack. Because then our friends are going to come in, favors or no favors. And I think with Polish help we can overrun the Muscovite. Oh, did I fudge up? I fudged up. I said last episode I would screw it up. I really tried not to. Even starting this episode, I thought about it. I'm going to have to pay attention to clicking this tag in January. So we get the innovativeness boost. But I didn't. Clearly I didn't. So, yeah. I think it's time to focus on admin. It's not going to happen with the flood of Diplo power we have. Or the glut of Diplo power. And my stupid missing out of the 4. Well, we missed out on 4 innovativeness points there. Which I would kind of like to have, quite frankly. But again, as I've said before, what's a man to do? I think a man is gonna have to build even more troops. Question is, does a man actually build them over here? Surely we already have full -5 unrest reduction from troops we do. So I think I'm actually going to build these troops around here. Ooh, so the next tech, is that a cannon tech? It is. So I want to leave one force limit for a cannon. One cannon just so we have the ability to quickly add speed to sieges. I don't want to trade favors for ducats. No. I would do it the other way around, Denmark, but I'm not going to give you ducats for nothing. So the chicks are not free. Can't have that money for nothing. Development. And I guess we keep finding places and putting all the production in there. And courage. Do it. Unencourage. Kind of annoyed by forgetting that. I knew it would happen, or I expected it to happen. And still I'm somewhat annoyed. Rival the Swedes, no longer rival the English. Not that any of that matters too much to us right now. Swedish separatists in Östergötland. We can probably stop them from doing that. With good old boots on the ground. Can we already fabricate on the Muscovite? Do we have none claims? No, we have a bunch of claims already. I mean, can't complain having all these claims. But my diplomats are very busy, and I would like to send one back to the Danes for favors. It's kind of funny because it just last episode spent a bunch of favors for a tiny bit of money because I felt like we have so many favors and nothing to do with it. But now that I know that breaking the alliance costs 50, I kind of want a few more favors. Curried. Loose admin, no. Lithuania can hate me, it's fine. Actually does not matter. Age of discovery ability. Combat bonus in grassland. I think we're grassland in Usima. Yes. The colonies, no. Cavalry, no. War taxes, nah. Transfer subject. I don't think so. It does have the advantage that we could then fabricate on Bergen's Hus. It's not completely irrelevant. It's not great, but it's something. Could just take the AE impact just for the day that we maybe do get our war. Yeah, Franklin's gonna grab that one. The Clanberg's Hus does not seem relevant enough to actually matter, especially with all the dip we're swimming in. That's probably just fine. Country modifier, increase of offensive expired. Norway rivaled us. That's fine. It's gonna kind of hurt their relationship to the Danes, but not enough apparently to, you know, not be allied there. They insulted me. I mean, I'm gonna go wipe the floor with them sooner or later. So keep finding those spies. Kind of funny. Nice spy network. Let's have another look at buildings. Decent workshop in Usima. Okay workshop in Bergeslagen. This marketplace in Tukholma is okay. Let's build that church though. Speaking of churches, how close are we to dealing with these? Oh, we have to deal with these again. See? Good thing we talk about churches. Develop Österbotten with tax. Yeah, don't want to do that. Make Muscovy like me. 7 base production Österbotten. Now that seems good because we're swimming in dip, right? But production development requires us to do 2 other clicks of development first. So this actually is 4 development clicks. While this is only 2. But this only gives me clergy loyalty and prestige, which granted we're missing. This gives me burger loyalty and money. I like money. I mean, it might still be Österbotten. Simply because that allows me to use, say, mill instead of admin if I want to. And we can almost discount the need for dip development. So it's 2 development and 2 development. And dip, yes, but that's kind of irrelevant. Yeah. I think we go for the burgers. As weird as it is. And then we grab everybody's land. Because they're way too happy. Yeah, there's that stab cost modifier at over 60, so that does actually exist. I was wondering about that last time. And yes, you could argue that having the extra tax here and the extra papal influence might actually be better than grabbing Crownland. But you'd be crazy. I need this stuff. The modifiers are not great. Reform progress growth is great. Otherwise, we don't super care. But I mean, I am the state, right? The Senate. Oh, finally I can rival the Swedes. I'm pretty sure I want to. It's also going to speed up our spy network building there, of which we need how much again? 75? Yeah. So soon we're going to get the one claim we're looking for, and then we free up that diplomat. Gain 5 legitimacy over the prestige, I guess. It's an argument for prestige there, because that also means legitimacy gain. Oh, the witch hunt's being weird, eh? 7 peasants, 7 nobles, or local autonomy. Okay, this time the witch hunt is not being great for us. Who knew, right? Witch hunts being negative? No, only the admin thing actually removes the witch hunt, but I'm not gonna go ahead and spend admin on this. I also probably don't want to send an army. Just so far. You go have that autonomy. I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. Speaking of Vipuri, let's turn off the edict. If we can, we cannot. For those who cannot, give me that last click. There you go. Let's fabricate a claim on Trøndelag. I'm not gonna go make more. That has to be enough. And then have a quick look at war again. How much longer? September 1490. We're actually super close. If I were to declare today, the Danes would be in. They're not happy to be in, because they like me and they're in debt and all that. Could bring the Poles, which does not seem necessary or great. But I really would like for the Danes to just not be in the war. So I think we're gonna go on curry. Bring out the curry. Try to break that alliance, and then declare on the Norwegian folks. Ooh, if we get another 0.5 unrest reduction in Dorpat, and then the Estonian separatists are no longer, same for Livland. So I think on the yearly tick, that's gonna happen. And yes, I want to move my army out and go to Norway, but we also need to make sure that rebels don't ravage our backside. In the meantime, also we should be able to go ahead and, well, if we had a guy who weren't so busy, we could go and not rival them, but embargo them. Same for the Swedes. Swedes for my Swede. 20%. Oh, that mid-tech though. Yoink. Starting to be somewhat tempted to... Well, tempted to do a couple of things. I think I just do the Österbotten thing. I actually do it with admin points. Really? How far away are we from Miltech? Oh, we're very, very not far. So yeah, I'm going to use admin. It's not great, because I really want to take an admin idea group. And spending 100 admin here does not, you know... promote that. But at least we get some money, we get that burger loyalty, we get that thing out of the way. We will get more money out of having done the development, so that's nice. No longer valid rival for Finland. That puts us to a power prediction point where we kind of want to do something about PP. Let's come home from the Poles. I want the extra monarch points. So we go ahead and embargo the Swedes. And then we're just going to regularly insult a rival, which is just Sweden, right? Good rival. Oh, I can re-rival the Muscovite. I will do that. Get that up there. And also embargo them. 49. And I guess I'm gonna go ahead and insult the Swede. As soon as I can. Come on, Sweden. We want to be over the cap of 50 so that we get one extra monocrat in every category. It's very, very powerful. Alright, unrest going down. I think we can start doing the transfer here. Let's just go straight to Colma. Yes, it's very, very greedy to just use one transport boat. I am aware of that fact. That doesn't make it any more interesting to me. Any less interesting. Doesn't make it any more interesting to me. Where's my button? Curry. Curry. Alrighty. Another diplomat from Pskov. They're really not good at spying on me. I don't know if we have like super high spy detection or something. But we're eating those like flies. Eating them like flies? Sure. What else would you do with flies? Hey, Gotland. I mean, I know we just checked on you, but how do you feel these days? 19. Not good enough. Estonians, get down. Alright. Still have full unrest reduction from troops? We do. I knew the numbers once. Like the formula for unrest reduction from troops. But I forgot all about it. There's so much in EU4 that I knew at one point or another and I just don't know anymore. It's just so much to know, right? We took the Militech cost reduction. Ideally grab that next Militech before anything untoward happens. Like a Muscovite attack. You know, just naming random things. Yeah, that could happen. What's the first thing from Innovative? Is it worth already going for innovative ideas, even though we have one thing and the one thing only to take? Oh, only have one powerful one. Also, why do I never find the right button? There it is. First thing is reduce prestige decay. I hope that's not negative for us here. This currently we're decaying towards 0, right? Plus 2.2. I think it's just ignoring the base value here, isn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, no, yes. It's just the sum of the green. No, it's decay. No, it's using the decay. If I have -1 decay, do I actually decay less towards 0? Meaning I should not be taking this click yet. I suppose. That's crazy. And you can certainly ask why I want innovativeness ideas, because I've always kind of wanted them and I've never really been able to take them, and they just got buffed, which makes me think that I should really be taking them. Is all. No, do take the boat. Please do take the boat. You guys get over there. Danes are close to 50 favors. Another spy caught. There must just be some huge spy graveyard somewhere. Is that a thing? A spy? Oh, in December. 1 month before we can just easily click the button. And now you make me spend some extra dip. It's just ungrateful. Why would it be ungrateful? Because I was about to say rude, and I know I keep saying that's rude way too often. So I was looking for another word. Is it just like a freaking grain province? And yes, technically, we have reasons to develop great provinces. Not a lot of those. Might just be one, but it does exist. That is, our mission wants us to build workshops there, and workshops are better when we have more development. We have more dip development specifically. Alright. Can we fabricate with 60? Surely we can, yeah. Oh, we're not really... Okay. Maybe this time investment might not have been the greatest. Kolmogori or Priozersk? Furs or... What's a Kolmogori? I mean, I kind of want it. Kind of don't want it because the White Sea Trade node doesn't really help us do anything. So I think I'm just going to grab the Priozersk. God. The impossible to pronounce place. And that'll have to be good enough. Alright, bring over the rest. We have 50 with the Danes. Will you be willing to break that alliance with the Norwegian? Yes. Do it. You get to the chopper. Quite know how somebody's gonna grab military access through the Swedes, right? If it's not us, it's gonna be the Norwegians. It'll be fine. Should probably grab my galleys and my lights, put them together, and then put them back on money making. Just so that when the Gotlandians feel like breaking out, we don't get fully murdered. Just a little murdered, not completely. And I think we will get murdered. Yeah, take that tech. Which does give me naval morale, which I guess helps. Sure. Yes. We could actually spend a little dip on an admiral. Let's just do that. It's not a great one, but it's gonna help with money making, it's gonna help with combat here. And I like both of those things. Also get you over here so maybe we don't get attrition to death. And then... do I just declare? I think I do. Screw these three guys. You can just sit us down and rest here. Point being that I don't want to wait for another couple of rounds here. And I think we have enough troops on that side to be okay. Half price diplomatic reputation guy for some prestige or influential power holder. I'm gonna go with the influential power holder again because dip is not my primary concern. And then surely we're gonna declare some more, right? Stop currying favors with the Danes though. They are... I think we're done with that. Declare war. Gotland and Mecklenburg. We may actually have Mecklenburgian troops show up in Riga, to be slightly careful there. I think that's gonna be alright. No. 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 Let's not do any of that stuff. Take Helgoland. Oh, the claim on Trondelag is on Sweden, of course. Of course Trondelag is Swedish. Why wouldn't it be? I will say confirm. And how are we gonna do this? Take like 2 guys and send them all the way around to Helgoland. And then I'm kind of waiting for the Norwegian to find military access through Sweden. Are they enemies? Do they hate each other? Oh, you rivals, huh? Well, then I'll just ask for military access, which they will happily give me. Good. Why would they do that? I have no idea. Gotland, how do you feel about getting medicked here? Oh, you like it. You're into it. Crunch. Like you stole 2 lights. Very nice. Pause. Remove these. I think I'm gonna send these packing. I assume I can send them packing. It might be wrong. That's a lot. Mecklenburg sent another 6 galleys. Maybe we don't want to do that? You should definitely be actually moving here, though. Not just sitting around. Yeah, they feel kind of bold. I mean, that's 14 galleys. Not too surprising on the boldness. I think the way we deal with that in, well, the medium run is we attack Mecklenburg. I'm unsure yet whether we have a path here. We do. Cool. Whether we want to actually take land in Mecklenburg. We could. Scots coming straight for Mecklenburg, for Norway. I'm sure they're mostly interested in Orkney, but we need to be somewhat careful not to give them any other land. We do actually have Gotlandian troops Landian. Yes, Gotlandian troops Landian. That's what they do. They're Landian. I'm gonna do this because right now the Gotlandian navy is busy transporting people. I don't think they're gonna split. I don't even know if they can split right now. And therefore we should be able to eat these 6 Mecklenburgian galleys. Ideally. Would be good. Eat and not get eaten. Looking fine for now. Naval combat has a combat width, but it does not have the flanking rules that land combat has. So if you have more troops and more boats and they fit in the width, then we have 38. So we can apply all our troops, all our boats. You just kind of flank the ever-living shite of the enemy. Which, in the end, only cost them 1 galley. But it did cost them 1 galley, and they're fleeing. What did that do to our navy? How do we feel? We feel quite good. 81% on 2 galleys, but otherwise quite fine. Tempted to now run these guys off if I can. Yeah, they're running, but they're not running fast enough. Which might be good for us. Crunched some Norwegians. Their flag is so similar to ours that I have a trouble disambiguating the two. Consolidate. For now, I'm just going to leave 4 and do that. I'm also going to take 2 and do this. Make sure to siege as much as we possibly can. Try and crunch these Norwegian boats. Oh, we just lost a boat on our own. I don't know if it died or if it ran. I think it just ran, right? Rise at 0. Keep forgetting how the... Wait, that's the enemy. Keep forgetting how this system works. But yeah, this... I think this galley has disengaged. That's why it disappeared. It didn't die. No, we did lose a light, though. We lost a light, we stole 2 transports, we killed 4 galleys. It's not bad. Also, we stopped their shenanigans, which I like. I don't think we stole any shipyards over here, did we? No. It's gonna get to port. Get to port. Get them repaired. Should be fine. And then if and when we can... Ooh. Oh. Huh. That is not great, actually. Didn't see that one coming. The Swedes, again, Swedes for my Swede and all that, joined the war on the Scottish side. So I was not afraid of the Scots taking Norwegian land, and I'm still not. But unfortunately, the Swedes can actually just do that here. Oh, but they're not trying. They're not trying hard enough. Ah, come on. You almost gave me that. Can I trick you to give me that? Okay, so the plan here is to run away. We need them to lock in. And we need us to not lock in, which is kinda... That's not that hard if you do it properly, I guess. There we go. Didn't even need them to lock in. So they really preferred Bratsberg. They were just like, well, if the enemy's already sieging down Bratsberg, then we don't need to be here. It doesn't help anybody. And I mean, that's not terrible thinking. Not as such. But we were able here to confuse them enough that they are going to be able to take neither place, which is clearly excellent for us. Because they were busy walking. Alright, detach you. How is our fighting navy doing? The galleys are still kinda roughed up. And you're also still repairing, okay. Okay. You, did I not tell you to walk to Riga? Come on, it's not that far. Just walk to Riga, why don't you? There we go. You, I want on the siege. Exactly. Everybody else, I just want to walk over to Riga. While we have the military access through Muscovy, walking is at least a lot more convenient. Ooh. But we actually have work to do. It's not particularly soon that we need to do this work, right? The siege of Kalmar is not going to be trivial for the enemy. Our siege of Bergen's Hus should be a lot faster. But it's something we have to do and keep in mind. Surely that's most of the Mecklenburgian army, if not all of the Mecklenburgian army. It is all. There are some Norwegians and some Gotlandians left. We know where the Gotlandians are. Don't know where the Norwegians are. What I'm wondering is we already sent these 5 guys. I think we do. We just already sent them marching. They can't march that way. Why not? Because we don't have military access through our Polish friends. But that we could probably acquire. Yes, that also allows these guys a lot more military, a lot more freedom of movement. But I think that's something we're willing to risk here. Another thing we have to be willing to risk is putting a cut into this here video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and you know it. If you have anything at all to say, then the comment section might just be the place to do it. Yeah, we're gonna deal with this next time. Thank you so much for watching. See you folks next time.